up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they're loving us. No more, no, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? In my face, in my face, in my face, in my face. That's how I'm still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lions and the Cowboys. And it's coming up next.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Returnable from the 2. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing again, it's Goff. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters. The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. The throw is caught. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Bates now for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This finds Cooks complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 29. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Elliott running out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Dak now from the gun. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Strong running inside the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll come up first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Goff off first and 10. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 17. It's taken in by Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Goff. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that takes them to third down. Goff setting to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Bates now for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception.
That penalty is declined.
Bates now for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. Elliott, he gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Going the other way, Lions have it. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing is gone. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Lions pushing for a score before the break. Goff now on 3rd down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts from the 16. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott just about set to get going on offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now a pause as they attend to an injured player, and they wait with bated breath because it is Dak Prescott who's getting help here. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. First throw for the backup now. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the Lions calling a timeout. Their first. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the longtime vet Brian Engeron now. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. On first down, it's gone. Pass complete to Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Goff back to throw. That one is caught left side of the field. And he does quite a bit of of damage before they finally take him down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 16. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Rush now. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Decent gain here, but short of the first. He'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin with the early game across the Atlantic at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Trevor Lawrence, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. A touchdown run for Najee Harris. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jaden Reed, 2 touchdown catches in the victory.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see that among all NFL running backs, he's one of the best at catching the football this season. 2nd right now in the league in receiving touchdowns. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Brought in by Elliott. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He lofts it deep left. He's got his man complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Here's Rush to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Tight end making the play there on the corner route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 15. And the Lions first down.
First down throw from Goff. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They motion the tight end over. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bates now for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air with Rush. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Here's Zeke on the carry. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29. This one falls incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 3rd down. Rush. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger. He's made it look easy.
Williams coming in motion right. Goff on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.